Hey YouTube, it's Black Barbie, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on a black and violet smoky eye. So this is the finished look. The lighting in the background is really bad, so you really can't actually see it further away, but I took pictures, so stay tuned and if you want to get this look. Okay, first thing you gotta do is prime your eyes, of course. And what I'm using is the MAC Paint Pot in Blackground. And the brush I'm using is my MAC 217 blending brush. And we're gonna just base our lids with that. This is the first time I've ever used this paint pot. So I'm just slowly testing it and see how dark it'll get. Okay, now we're going to use the MAC 224 Tapered blending brush, and I'm just dabbing on some MAC eyeshadow and carbon just to make it a little bit darker and more matted. And then we're going to blend that all up into the crease just so that it doesn't look really straight. So you want it to fade out. Okay, I'm still dabbing. Actually, I'm adding on some MAC Pigment in deep purple, and I'm using my MAC, I think it's the 224 Tapered blending brush. Actually, that's the 217 blending brush that I was using. Anyway, the brushes will be in the description box at the bottom. So now I'm using Cork. It's a MAC eyeshadow, and the brush I'm using with that is the MAC 222 Tapered blending brush. And I'm just pretty much adding this to my brow bone and also my crease because it matches my skin tone. And I'm just going to use my MAC 227 large fluff brush with that. And again, I'm just adding more of that MAC Pigment in deep purple to my eyelid. And then I'm using the MAC 222 to blend that all in. Now I'm using the MAC Malt eyeshadow, and I'm just adding that to my brow bone just to give it a little highlight and blend all that in. Now I'm using MAC Eyeliner and Smolder, and I'm just going to put that in my waterline. And also I'm using my MAC 208 Angle Brow Brush, and I'm adding black track along my line of my eye. And also I'm using the MAC Liquidlast liner in Point Black just to go over to give it a darker look, I guess. Now I'm going to be using my MAC 187 Duo Fibre Brush, and I'm using Studio Fix in W45. And I'm just going to put that all over my face and blend that really good. And then I'm using my Kabuki by MAC. And I'm using my MAC 150 large powder brush. And I'm just blending everything in. And I'm using Love Thing by MAC with my MAC 129 powder blush brush. And this is the finished look. And I hope you liked it. Stay tuned for the pictures and don't forget to subscribe.